Pediatric, right? Or 20 what? But this one is what?
This one
23. From a distance, you should know it. That shows that we are proficient in it. As long as holding it, you know it. Yeah. This one. Has anyone inserted the cannula before? Okay, we do all of that today. This one comes. The monies you pay are for this. And all of that are going to have your own copy. If possible, we can give you two. If you mess up one, we give another one. That is how education should be. When I put all of you now, put one here to do training. What kind of training is that one? I prepare help me to share it. Give them one of all this stuff. They can give up to 2 of this. In there. So just add more. Who else is there? That one? I take one and pass it. Alright, so let us start with the syringe. Let me show you how to let's use our gloves. We want to please collect your gloves and wear it so that that culture. You don't see we can't use our hand, but please try and do these steps because it makes your patients have confidence in you. By the time you even put all of those things, that person said, no, say, this one is correct. Correct. On Facebook, our birthday group on Facebook, and then I have my gloves on now. I'm holding it. If you learn it, you can hold it from the longer end. That's why this place is long like this, for you to hold it. And when you are going to open it, we are going to open it for a very brief period. Don't open this until you are about to use it. Because from the company, it has been what? Sterilized. And this air that we have here is not sterilized. Somebody had to cough right on the floor. And the thing got dry somehow. Breeze has blown it by one reason or the other. Some of it eventually gets into this room. And so we're going to open this. And you must use needle and syringe once. Is a one-time use. For this fellow who stays in Obotakara believes that he has to boil them and boil and use a faucet to remove it. I didn't teach him that. I don't do that. For poverty, he's making it, and whoever is ejecting, can't that one pay? Oh, no. Okay. So see, if you hold like this, then now hold these two, the needle and the whatever together to tear it. Yes, tear like that. What we're careful for is, most of the time, this needle always fall down in some people's hand. They will now pick it. Should it allow it fall down? So please make sure your needle doesn't fall anytime you open this. And then, as I open it, the mouth of this syringe and the bomb here, they are covered with my hand. They are not exposed. So I'm going to pull it out now. And this, and the next thing I want to do quickly is to do what? I've covered it. I'm not going to allow it to. Just yesterday, a girl of about whether 8 or 9 years old, they brought her to my pharmacy. She got an injection somewhere and see the bum of the girl, abscess. There's one very fine tall girl, very close to my pharmacy. The apprentice of that patent medicine injected her here, abscess, injected her abscess. So she had to lie down. We had to start draining the pus. So the problem people cause by not being careful with all this sterility and contamination thing is number one. I have been injecting for more than 25 years. I've never injected, or in my pharmacy, we have never injected, and then someone come back with a bomb. But people who come from general hospital, injected by a trained nurse, and we are the one removing the pus. So it still happens in the hospital by one careless nurse who, on her own certificate, is written, you are licensed to inject. Are you with me? Yes. She is taking for granted. So look at. Now the next thing we are going to do is we want to fasting this. There's clockwise and there's anti-clockwise. To fasting, you do it clockwise. Clockwise is when something is going like this. Am I right? Yeah. Anti-clockwise is when it's going like this. Am I right? Yes. So you press down like this and do. It's fasting. Why do we need to fasting? Sometimes when we are injecting and the thing is not like try. The needle is the bomb. The syringe has come out. The what you are trying to inject has splash on your face. And that needle is still there. So you are not trying to see what you want to do. So let it be what tight. And then when you want to remove this plastic, use your nail to hold there's a side on that needle. Hold it down like this as I'm holding my own. I've held it down. So I'm going to do like this and pull it out. Some people who don't even know that simple thing wants to pull this one out. He wants to remove the cover. He's removing both. Sometimes you want to remove both. You are removing the cover alone. And when you do that one before your patient, some of them are very sensitive. You be like, say this one knows that. Okay, you are not going to go and do that at all. Do it here. See if there is any challenge you have. Let us know. Are we together?
Staff, they are used to. Because some other time they tell you Mr. A hand is very painful.
Yes, we'll cover that one too. And that's why I said when we started that don't write on your front page so people can read it on the fourth page. You have to hold this thing very lightly. If you are pushing this into somebody's body and you are the type that is holding it with all your strength, that there's a physics that carries, that transmits. So you don't need to hold it very light. No matter how strong the bomb is, even though you hold light like this and you put, it will go in. You don't need to screw it in, or you don't need to be forceful to. If you are forceful, that pressure transmits to me. By my own research, even I have not published it. That is why people's hand. When my wife injects you, she's an accountant by training. And these people are here, when they inject you don't even know. Sometimes you are finished injecting and the person doesn't, but you do it. And you are finished, you are gone. You are finished. Yeah, you are finished. Are you with me? Yes. Fine. So hold this very lightly, but not carelessly to fall. Don't let your needle fall. You shouldn't fall. And I'm not holding it with all my power. See, I'm holding needle, I'm holding. Then, the next thing we want to do is we want to fill our needle with our injection water. Most of the time, we draw injection water to mix the powder for injection, which we have a C-pen with us here. So now, sometimes you may want to use cotton wool and spirit to swab the air here, because where they have kept that C-pen is very dusty. So we have our cotton wool, have our spirit. Let me put spirit on every table. Okay, I'm opening this. See my injection water here. Hope you all have injection water. Yes. Please. Just punch up. I want to punch up at the neck there. And then let me also teach you how to put your cotton wool like this under this finger. See, this my finger holds my cotton wool. You can hold it for a long time. Just like when you're in microbiology, this Bioscird also teaches you how to do aseptic techniques, a lot of training in Bioscird. So come and join us and be trainers. If indeed you want to train people scientifically, there are different kinds of training. You can train people how to behave well, how to cook, how to do this. But we love to build the scientific skill of because in Nigeria today, people are graduates and by reason of their schools, things are not favored very well. All right. So look at Let me also teach you the skill of holding many things in your hand. Most people like to drop things on the table a lot. See, I'm holding all of these things. See, I'm going to hold again. Build your fingers to be very independent. See, I'm holding this one now. Are you with me? I'm not dropping anything that much on the table. See, Monsieur, I've removed it. Now, I want to conjure, charge that attracts positive, negative. So all the microbes moving around, some of them are negatively charged. Your needle is positive, it drags it. They just move and pin to it. So I'm covering it. Now I want to cover so I can peel this. Or if again, if it was a long time, I clean it again. With my cotton wool is back to his base. Turn the water up and let the needle be down.
Carry your left hand.
Carry.
Left. Yes, your right hand.
Let the syringe be down.
Right hand.
And the water to expose where I want to inject. I peel the cover. Is it drawing?
It's not drawing.
Let's get another one. It might be 40 needle. Which needle is this one?
When I've drawn.
Are we together?
Yes.
Good. So now I'm going to remove this. And when I want to shake this thing to dissolve, I'm not going to do like this. See what I'm doing? Putting one hand up, putting one hand down. I don't know why some people do like this and shake. It's wrong. Why do you think it's wrong? Yeah, don't hold that up unless you are so sure again that you swap the head before you take. Instead, do like this now. Or you don't go shake. Won't you shake if I do like this? Must I do like this? Must I shake like this? Can't I shake like this? So don't put your hand, even though you're wearing gloves, don't put your hand on this place and shake like this. Shake like this. Unless if you do that by mistake or whatever, when you want to go and draw this thing out, carry cotton wool and swap again. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
So I guess some of us may want to snap, my cameraman may want to snap you guys while you are holding your beer up. It's not doing what maybe you can't do. You need another one. Those things are always helpful sometimes. Please help me assist out. Okay? So this is the, if you want to snap picture, I thought some of you want to snap like this. So the next thing we want to do now is to remove the air bubble. We don't want this air bubble there. Was really in there like that. Let's remove it. Bring down. You can see it's taking it out. And I'll bend it somehow so that the air is towards the base of that syringe. I can go out. So try to remove the air bubble in your own. And if you have any challenge, you are going to be removing in a way that you are not throwing away your drugs. So please try and do something. Let's see how it goes. When your needle is open, keep the needle closed. It can still go out. We are trying to, as far as possible, don't expose the. Ultimately, when we are going to inject, we are going to discard this needle and use a fresh one. Are we together? Can we make progress? So far.
Sir.
Yes.
I know in practice it is all that.
Sure, and then duplicate your write-up. So you can have one in your shelf. Buy two or buy our own. Find your own size book and do. If you submit that size book to us, we still help you seal it. But the one we are going to keep must carry our own Bioscird. Do you get that? Now let me go to the questions he has just asked. If you have your injection in here and there's air bubble and you don't remove it, you go and inject to someone's bum. You have put the injection itself and that air into that place. There will be a little inflammation because air will make the place bigger. It might be more painful because of that air pushing the cells, creating its own interstitial environment. Then, if it is IV, you have set a drip and the fluid is going down, but there are plenty bubbles. Somebody asked me, doctor was asking me, are you sure this bubble will not give me an attack? I don't know who is telling that person. He just believes that it's not normal. Or is it okay? You can actually run that infusion line without break. Bubble. Another needle that has not been opened. You are only going to open it when you want to inject. when my people prepare injections for me, I want to see that paper on it for me to know that they have changed it. Again, why do we need to change it? You have used that needle to puncture, are we together? You have used it to puncture the rubber in this place, to put the injection water. You have used to puncture it again, to draw it out. This needle is already becoming what? Blunt. It's not contaminated, blunt. When you come and choose person, it will, whereas if you have not used it before, it goes thin, less pain. But because you have used it to do all this drawing and everything, some call it drawing needle. Now them sabi. All I know is I'm not going to use the one we used to draw to inject you. You soon find out that sometimes you make a mistake, forget to change it, or for one reason or another you don't have an extra needle, you use it. When you put, boom, because the needle is like a nail. You know, nails are made to have sharp. If the nail's sharp end has cut and you want to knock through, you need more force, and we don't want that. This thing should go effortlessly into someone's bum. When you use and use again, it has lost that sharpness. Are we together, sir and mass? Move this and then put in different where's our needle? I want to see the paper on it. So when you tell your people in your pharmacy, so that you are busy, you may have to give instructions to your people to prepare. When you are going to inject, make sure the paper is there. That's what will make you know that they have changed it. Have you changed it? Yes, ma'am, I've changed it. Where is the paper? You now can bring the thing for you. Okay? Yeah. So this is locked. We are now going to inject. We're going to start with IM. Because IM. So please take one. You can. Please let me start. Let me start there. Swap the area I want to inject. Since I want to do IM, how should I bend it? See what I'm doing? How should I do? How many degrees? 90 degrees. And then hold it very lightly. Don't hold it strong. We are going to inject. Are we good to go? So swap the bum of your patient. Your patient is before you. Swap the bum. Some people used to clean and clean and clean and clean and clean. Just one or two swab is enough. Just one and two. Don't do cleaning. You are still cleaning. You go come look you say that one are clean, very good clean. And you are removing it to put a continuous swab. That spirit touches that side of it. It has one kind of a pain. Do you get what I mean? It's still the same thing there. It's not as if it doesn't dry, as you come and inject, all the spirit will not enter into the person's bum. It doesn't enter that way. It only gives that wound area with the spirit can give a. But if you have a good spirit, you swab. By the time you move your hand and coming to move this, it's dry. Unless now water food the, because there's some spirit that are water spirit. But yeah, let me see you inject it. Yes, ma'am. And come to the base of this exit for you to flush out. You don't bend like this. You bend like this and push small. I'm pushing against my palm.
You're pushing with the cap.
It's got cap close. Push with the cap close.
This syringe repeatedly.
Yes,
Is
if you do
proper?
that, there are some stubborn bubbles. When you make sure you are holding your own without tightening. Okay, now let's go. Just go into it. All the needles should do what? Let it go in. If you can't touch the bone, no, the bone is far away. The muscle is down. You get to the muscles. It stops at the fatty stuff, and you put it there. They cannot pass through the fatty stuff, and it's hurting, it's painful for days. So put all the needle in. All the needle in. It will not touch the bone. Look at this head. Touch this place. It looks like your bone, your skull is close to the skin. It's not close. If they use a surgical blade to tear, you see the depth. So is this thick? Is that thick? So you are putting it in. So let me see you put it in. Mr. Ifyo. I was giving ketrazone to the man and I had to travel. So Rose had to take over. Injected Mr. Ifyo. probably forgot to draw back and push all one time as if you are pushing IM. Nobody does IV and push like we push IM. So she pushed. Mr. Ifo fell down like a pallet. What happened was that all that injection entered one time. I guess there must be a bigger blood vessel, of course, that is there. So the blood flow carried it. I don't know whether I got to the brain or something. Mr. Ifo, who trouble you? You even need to bring out your. A doctor can even be beside you there, and someone say, no, this is the person I want to inject with. Yes, there's someone I call it in my staff that patients choose them to inject. If that one say, this is my guy. If this girl is injecting me and I don't even feel it, that means you that you are the guy. Who trained this person? You are super. I didn't get my point. But they are okay with her. She has been injecting them well. So people will look for you if your mastery is exemplary. Are we together? Mike here. This one bomb here. This is another bomb here. Now, I'm using my eye to divide this into 4. And I'm coming to angle 90. Angle 90 of that outer quadrant. Angle 90 of the outer quadrant. Maybe for those who have not seen, this is the person's bomb. I divide this into 4. This is angle 90. You see, when you want to play football and penalty kick, I think if the ball is here, the coach should be teaching his people to be playing the ball towards that angle 90. But there's no way the goalkeeper can dive to go and hold the ball at that end. But the danger there is you may play it over the bar. But it's all about training now. It's all about training. And as we have done this thing today, don't forget all about it. Look for opportunity to do this. And the more you do it, the more you become. Yes. Don't just collect a certificate and keep. No, do it. Yes, you need to. Any other question, please? Have you seen where my hand is now? You still pull it up and still inject. Children need that pull up. I've injected children of different age, neonatal, infantil, all of them have injected. And all the glory to God, I don't add a record of one abscess. Instead, I mean the common abscess going to the muscle. And then you don't do 90 degrees. Why are we not doing 90 degrees? Why are we bending? We want to cut short the length of this needle. If I go straight down and I do like this, you know the equivalent length is shorter than when I do like this. Do you get the physics or the maths? So you bend. When you bend something at 45 degrees, and this thing is 5 meters, and it's bent at 45 degrees, the effective position is less than when you do it 90 degrees. The depth is. Do you get the illustration?